checking out TMC Media, Australia's largest platform for all things music and culture.
Yo, this is Marvin Priest, and you're tuned in to TMC Media.
Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy Legend, and you are watching TMC.
You know, when you were growing up, what was it like growing up in Tanzania? And how did your life bring you to music?
Well, first, we come from very humble family, very humble homes, you understand? So sometimes when you grow up, you're trying to figure out like what you can do to make sure maybe you make your family proud. As I told you, I was a football player, so I started playing football. And I was like, it's a lot of energy, you understand? It's a lot of energy. So, and when you play football, actually, you have to make sure that everything is on the table, you understand? Because when you play football, you need to practice in the morning and the evening too, to be stable. Because I used to do that. That was a bit hard because you spend a lot of time in the football, then you come back home, there's nothing to eat sometimes, you understand? So I've been that. So my friends on the street have been telling me like, yo, man, when you sing, you sound so good. Because I used to cop songs. I used to cop people's music. You understand? Like,
Copy?
Yes, to cop songs. And just do cop. You understand? And to sing and perform to my friends. You understand? So I'd be like, what? You can just make your own music. I was like, I would do that in the right time. But I'm a football lover, so I was keeping football and all that. Then I made it myself. Like, okay, I have to do this because I feel like it's something that God has given to me. I have to offer the world. I have something to offer the world in another way. So yeah, that's why I started to make music.
So your friends let you know that you're talented?
Yeah, and actually my mom too. My mom used to tell me that, you know what? I love the way you sing. I was, Mom, come on. I never seen you talk about music on it because, as I told you, we come from very humble home. Actually village. And
she'd be critical because if she's your mom, you know.
Yeah.
She's the number one critic. Right?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah.
And the humble beginnings, you know. So like, what was it like in your family, you know, day to day? Can you just for me, like, I would like to know what it's like growing up Tanzania, day to day. You said you're hungry some days. You're playing football. You're going to school.
Actually, I didn't go to really far in the school. It's like my education not that much. It's just a bit like, I can tell you, I'm not remember if I went to secondary school. Yeah. I only remember primary school. And my daddy used to be, my daddy is not used to be, he is Muslim teacher. Like, we grown up with a Islamic school at our house. So it's like, it was crazy to tell him like, I can be a musician. You understand? Like, I love music. It was crazy even for him.
What did he say? Did he say you can be or you can't be?
Like, you can't tell him like I even love music because it's a proper Muslim. You understand? I grew up in our house. We have an Islamic school. You understand? So it's like, it's a bit tough, but yeah.
Do you talk to him now?
Of course, and he is proud of me and.
Different time back.
He's my real G. He's my real G. He real my G.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Much respect. So you pushed through. Your friends told you can do it. You believed in yourself.
Yeah, believe in myself. And my mom too. She was like, okay, you know what? I can see when you sing, your voice is different. I was like, Mom, are you sure about it? I was like, yeah. But sometimes, even myself, when I sit down and I was looking at my brothers who inspired me, like not just at Tanzania, like including Africa.
Yeah, I feel you, man. And then you made your first song, right?
Yeah. So
like, did you when do your friends like, I'm gonna make a song now? They're like, let's go to a studio. How did you get into a studio and when did you get into a studio?
To get in studio for me was a bit crazy because back in the days to record, you need money to pay for the studio session. Though I couldn't be able to get money to pay for the studio session. I remember my first time when I went to the studio, when I meet producer and be like, hey, how much is the record? He'd be like, $100. I was like, okay, I'll come back next week. Then I didn't come back next week. Then after 1 month, I came back. I was like, this nigga's not going to remember me. So I went there and be like, yo, my brother, how much is the record? Be like, yo, I remember you just came here last week and you've been asking the same question. What you told me?
Still 100.
He said, yeah, still I don't have 100. And I used to live with my sister and my brother-in-law. So I used to steal some money to make some money, because I was working at his shop and my brother's-in-law shop. Then, then I ended up to record my first song there, which didn't take me anywhere, but I keep it up, record. Yeah, they didn't take me. The song that I did, my first song that I recorded, that song didn't take me anywhere.
No.
In the sense. So I just keep in the game and keep loving game and making some money, a bit money.
What was it like when you heard yourself back? You know, even in the headphones.
That's the best moment ever. You understand? Like I enjoyed myself, my first song more than the hit song that I have right now. That was a special moment. You hear yourself, you know, and be like, wow. I've been listening to that song. I'm telling you, I've been listening to that song like the whole day, the whole night. I've been playing to my friends, be like, wow, we can't believe you made it, you recorded. So that was a special moment.
I think that's important to bring up, because like these days you can just record your own tunes these days. You get your computer, laptop, and you can get that straight away.
Easy. But where we grew up, where we came from, wasn't easy, bro. You have to beg for the session. You have to be there and be like, brother, can you record for me?
Yeah, I think that's important, man.
Yeah. But the good thing is this: after recording like 3 songs, the producer loved me and be like, yo, man, you just be here, be around, man, like be around. It's kind of like a label, but wasn't that label? And that's where my name came from, like Harmonize, because there's musician that used to come to the studio that was label, my first label, and they'll be like, I used to help them. So they didn't really know my name. So they'll be like, where's Harmonize guy? Where's Harmonize guy?
Because you have a vocal range. You have the high range.
So they'll be like, where's Harmonize guy? That's where the Harmonize name came from. So the producer started to call me Harmonize. Like, hey, Harmonize. Because people come in and ask you, where's Harmonize guy? I was like, it's a good name.
So did you have any, like, you went to the studio session. Did you have any, like, trepidation or fear, or did you just let it all out because you waited that whole month, you have $100, whatever, you got your session? Did you just let go and then you could hear your whole range, or were you a bit nervous?
I was nervous. I won't lie to you. I was nervous. I was like, how it's going to be. But when I made my first one, when I started to record, like 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes I was nervous, but then I just came chill and be like, okay, I got to do this because, see, I'm trying to make my family proud. I'm trying to make myself proud too, you understand? Yeah, that's, and I'm in a game. I'm a music lover already, so I have to do this.
And you found your vocal range within the studio?
Yeah, and everyone loved it. That's why they called me Harmonize. That's where I never called myself Harmonize.
Yeah, nice, man. No, that's just amazing, man. So was there a moment growing up, or some moments that you would like to talk about that really changed the trajectory of your life? Maybe it could have been something to do with friends. You've seen some friends and they come and they go, or you had a moment, during this time when you're in the studio that made you realize where and what you need to do?
Well, you mean when I started to record my first recording
around that same time, were there any moments that you could sort of talk about and discuss that maybe were quite significant? It could have been relationship, or it could have been family, it could have been something. Like, was there a moment that, because I know I had moments where I'm filling up $20 of fuel, and everyone around me is doing big things, and I've got a dream, and you know what I mean? Like, are there any sort of stories that you could share with us that would be inspiring?
Yeah, for sure. As I told you, we come from humble homes, and we just want to make things work. Just want to make our families proud. Because I remember me and my mom and my stepdaddy and my sister, we used to sleep in the same room. You understand? So that shit was killing me. Because imagine like the same room.
And how old were you then?
I was actually like, I know myself, like, you understand, like, somewhere like 18, 19, and my sister was like 20 something. So it's like, we have to divide our room in the night. Like, okay, mom and my stepdaddy that sleep other side, me and my sister will sleep there. So if the day that my sister got somebody to go to sleep in the house, they'll be like, okay, today's party. Today's party. So that thing gave me confidence and be like, I have to make it. Understand? I have to make it either way. So that's why I tried football. Then I was like, okay, let me try music. So when I got the first chance to record, I was nervous. I told you, like in 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes, but after there, I was like, this is the chance to have to I have to prove myself. Like this is what I'm about to do in the rest of my life. So it was crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. Yeah, no, it's really cool, man. Thanks for sharing that with me, man. Like that come up, it's very inspiring to a lot of artists coming up. I think everyone needs one of those moments to really push through, you know.
For sure.
And now, okay, so then, yeah, man, you're in the studio, you know your range.
Mm-hmm.
How did you support your musical like come up? Because like you're 18 at the time, let's say, around then.
Yeah.
When did you see success? How old were you? Like when you start making money from your music?
When I was 20, that's when I
20?
dropped. When I was 20 years, that's where I dropped my first song. That was 2015. So
Wow. And you linked up with, was it Diamond Platinums?
Yeah.
Later on, or
Yeah, it's like a lot of people came and helped me like together. So he's one
they
of
started
them.
hearing, they're talking, harmonize.
Yeah.
Explain to me how, like, what it like. Was that 2 years of just grinding?
It was 2 years of grinding. I went to the Tanzania Music Test. My story is crazy. I went to the Tanzania Music Test, and before I even started to sing, the judge and be like, hey, we hear you from outside. We've been practicing, so you gotta go. I was like, okay. But for me, I didn't took it in bad way. I was like, okay.
They told you, the judges said, we ain't really feeling it?
Before even I started to open my mouth, they'll be like, we hear you from outside. You've been practicing. You know, I was nervous. So I'm trying to get my voice ready, you understand? So it's like, I'm trying to just get ready.
That's hard, man.
They hit me from outside. They hit me from outside. So when it's happened, I was like, okay.
Well, you have to go.
We hit you from outside, bro. So you gotta go. I was like, okay, thank you so much. That's why I say thank you. So I went home and be like, okay, why they told me, I don't know. So why am I doing wrong? So okay, then I kept it to practice and read more, like from my friends, you understand, go to some little music class, you understand, just to know what I'm missing, you understand, then get back better. But right now, those judges, they're my friend, and we sit on the same table, and they put me some respect too. And they even pay me, they want me to be a judge. They're gonna be like, no, I don't want to judge somebody's life. You guys doing a good job, you keep doing it, but for me, I'm not ready to judge somebody's, because I know how I felt, you understand. And what made me to be just because I was strong enough, and I was strong enough, and I was looking at my family and be like, okay, I'm the one, I have to make a change in my family. That's why. So I can't believe anyone can have that spirit in the same trying to do that. That's why I told him, like, no, it doesn't matter how money you're going to pay me. I'm not ready to be judged. I don't want to judge someone's dream. And I don't think I can be judged in a life. I don't want to judge someone's dream. So
No, I understand. Yeah, man, that's important. You took that criticism and you kind of turned it into construction. You know, just like the football team.
For sure.
Someone's going to say, man, you didn't play so well. You go, well, how can I get better?
Yeah, and for me, what happened me is like football specialty, because when you are a football player, today you win, tomorrow you lose. In the sense. So when they told me, like, we hear you from outside, so I was like, okay, I know when you play games, sometimes you can win, sometimes you can. So I was ready. I feel like I was ready for any situation.
Well, it was amazing. You were so young and you were ready. A lot of people early 20s, you know.
As I told you, we come from humble families, humble homes. So we gotta make things work.
Man. All the Australians watching this, you know, they need to get your hustle on, man.
I'm telling you. Don't let nobody tell you can't. Just know, like, what you're missing. It's good to know what you don't have. Don't just focus to what you have. Make sure sometimes you get time and ask yourself, like, what am I missing to get to my dream? Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, they say don't take a criticism from someone you won't take an advice from as well. So you respect the judges because you know they've seen a lot of people. And you didn't take it like, oh, they're just singling me out.
Yeah, I told him, thank you so much, and I ran away.
Got to believe in the system sometimes, man, for sure. So you got your sound, man. That's cool. Straight out Tanzania. You know what I mean? You guys are bubbling up. How would you like say the sound of Tanzania? Tanzania is kind of different to Africa, like the rest of Africa, or rest of the world. What kind of sounds like do you guys come out with that's original?
Our original sound is bongo flava. And actually, we got inspired from Arabic sound music. So our music is kind of slowly, but right now we pushing it, and it's almost there. Like you can't tell the difference between bongo flava and Afrobeat, you understand? Because you can see this single gang song is the biggest song now in the world, and it's from bongo flava's land, you understand? But so you can't tell the difference. So yeah, so I'm just gonna say, I can't wait, man. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait everyone to hear and feel the bongo flava energy day after day.
Yeah, nice. So what's your experience like? You came up, you did the thing. We'll fast forward. You got your success at 20 years old. You had a song that you released. It got, what, you signed with a label? Yeah. Was it Diamond's label? Is it Wasafi? What happened? Did you move on to a label? Which kind of label?
Yeah, I own my own label now.
Oh, you got your own thing.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
I own my own label. Yeah. That's Konde Gang. And Konde is my tribe. As you see, this is Konde Boy.
Konde Boy, exactly.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, man. Ups and downs, different labels until I got my own label.
Okay, cool, man. Because for a lot of people out there on TMC, we like to also give some advice, and talk about the game too, just a little bit, so we can really get down to what it is. Because 2023, things are changing a lot, man. And you got your own label. What do you see the benefit in having your own label as opposed to signing with a major?
Yeah, but for me, I just feel like this is my way, you understand? Yeah. And for everyone who's watching this, you just need to create your way. You don't need to have your own label to get success. You can be sitting on the label and be success too. So it's just focus on your way and what you need in your life. That's the most important thing. Yeah.
Finding your way.
Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest moment in your career, man, so far?
Not yet. It's coming, I'm sure. Just coming. But when I recorded my first song, that was the biggest moment for me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you were saying that. Yeah, for sure.
Before you do a show, what do you do to calm your, how do you
I love to wake up, so I love to make my body ready. Like, so I can do push-up, 200 push-up, just to be okay, because I make my body ready. Yeah.
Yeah, so fitness is important to you.
For sure. Ooh. And I pray too. Mm-hmm.
What kind of fitness regime do you have, for all the fitness people out there? I like to hit the gym as much as I can, but time is this and that.
Mm-hmm. What do you? For me, I think after music, gym is my second priority. So sometimes I hit gym morning and evening. I mean, too, bro. That's why I don't look the muscles saying about when I'm free, when I'm home, bro. I'm always, man, look fresh. I love look fresh, man.
We should do a session, man. There should be.
I'm telling you, here, man. For sure. Yeah.
Pull up like
I just did. I went yesterday. I went today. Yeah.
No, I feel you, man. All right. So before you do a show, you maybe do a session. Sure. You don't feel nervous before the show? No.
Yeah. Before the show, is give me on the track. It's get me on the right track. In the sense, give me energy and all that.
How do you stay, you're touring, you're doing shows, you got people that love you, man. How do you stay humble? How do you, because a lot of people, they kind of can go crazy, they get off the rails. What are the things in your life apart from fitness that keeps you grounded?
I have a goals and I have a dream to achieve. So it's and I love to look fresh as well. And I love to be a humble person. I love to be a good person. So it's there's a lot of things motivate me and keep up in what I want to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know who to trust?
I trust God, and which is, if you ask me why I ask God, why I trust God,
no.
It's gonna be
aside from God. You saying God tells you to trust? So we're gonna get it.
When you're moving in this game, man.
Yeah.
How do you know who to trust?
It's a bit complicated, but I believe in God, and I know God cannot link me with one person. So it's who come in my life, I know God did that. God made that person come to my life. So I trust everybody.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah. That's good, man. So that Single Again tune, man.
Yeah.
What made you write that?
As I told you, music for me is a part of my life, big part of my life. And I never sit it down and be like, what can I sing about? Whatever happened in my life, just go for that. In the sense of when I'm happy, I sing about happy songs. When I'm sad, I sing about sad. So if you can tell the song, it's a broken heart song. So actually, you know what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. That's nice, man. And you got a new tune coming out. Is it
Morning Coat?
Yeah. Tell us a bit about that and what to expect. When's that dropping?
I'm dropping this week.
Oh, crazy.
Actually.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting you to give me a good video too.
Oh man, for sure, man.
And I can't wait to shoot that in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So yeah. There's no story behind. I was just like, calling each other in the morning is very important. That's the whole idea came from. Saying like when you wake up in the morning, you gotta call somebody you care about. Yeah.
Nah, man, I can feel the vibes, man, for sure. No, it's good. You Australia heading back, Tanzania after this, man, or you?
No, I'm still on tour. I have to go back to America.
Okay.
After sold out Melbourne this Friday. I'll be right back.
Shout out DJ Friday.
Shout out to DJ Friday. Shout out to my niggas there behind the camera.
Yeah, BG, Big Love, man. Big BG. Yeah. Shout out to Curtis. Man. Yeah.
Make this happen, man. My nigga Curtis.
Yeah,
my nigga Zach.
Yeah.
We outside Friday tomorrow. Tell your all beautiful ladies.
Harmonize. Check his music out. Spotify everywhere, man.
MTC
Big
family.
Let's go.